Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the thrilling world of amusement park rides, but not just any ride. We're talking about a legend, a masterpiece of dark ride engineering that has captivated and terrified guests for decades. Der Fluch der Hexe, or as many of you know it, the Witch's Curse. Who brought this incredible experience to life, and what secrets lie within its cursed walls? Stick around, because we're about to uncover the magic behind the curse. Before we explore the twisted corridors of the ride itself, let's journey back in time. The concept for a truly immersive and story-driven dark ride had been brewing for years. Park designers wanted to move beyond simple scares and create an attraction that felt like stepping into a movie. They envisioned a ride that would not just startle you, but would pull you into a narrative, making you a character in a dark and enchanting fairy tale. The goal was ambitious, to blend classic ghost train elements with cutting-edge technology, and a compelling story that would stick with riders long after they left. The creative genius behind this vision was a team of Imagineers and engineers, led by a legendary designer known for his narrative-driven attractions. They drew inspiration from old European folklore, particularly the dark, cautionary tales of witches and curses that have been passed down through generations. They didn't just want a witch popping out from a corner. They wanted to build her world, her story, her motivation. The central character, the witch, wasn't just a monster. She was a tragic figure, wronged and seeking retribution, which adds a layer of depth that many dark rides lack. The development process was a monumental undertaking. It began with countless sketches and storyboards, mapping out every single scene, every turn of the track, and every special effect. The team spent months, even years, perfecting the storyline. How would the story unfold for the riders? What key moments would define the experience? They decided on a journey that takes you from a seemingly peaceful village into the dark, enchanted forest, and finally into the witch's very lair. This narrative progression was crucial to building suspense and immersing the riders completely. Building the physical set was like constructing a massive, intricate film set. Artisans and craftsmen were brought in to create the highly detailed environments, from the gnarled, spooky trees of the enchanted forest to the bubbling cauldron and ancient spell books in the witch's cottage. Every single prop and piece of scenery was handcrafted to look authentic. They used old-world construction techniques, combined with modern materials, to create a world that felt both timeless and tangible. The level of detail is astounding. If you look closely, you can see cobwebs that have been meticulously placed and dust that has been artfully applied to make everything look ancient and forgotten. But what truly sets the Witch's Curse apart is its groundbreaking use of technology. At the time of its creation, it pushed the boundaries of what was possible in a dark ride. The team integrated advanced animatronics, giving the witch and other characters incredibly lifelike movements and expressions. This wasn't just a static figure moving its arm. The witch's animatronic could sneer. Her eyes could follow you, and her gestures were fluid and menacing. This made the encounter feel frighteningly real. They also pioneered the use of projection mapping and holographic effects. Remember that scene where ghosts seem to fly right through the walls, or when the witch's face materializes out of thin air? That was achieved by perfectly syncing high-definition projectors with the movement of the ride vehicle. These effects were seamlessly blended with the physical sets, blurring the line between what was real and what was an illusion. It was a technological ballet, choreographed to perfection to maximize the suspense and wonder. The ride vehicles themselves were part of the magic, able to rotate and tilt to direct your attention exactly where the designers wanted it, ensuring you never missed a crucial story beat or a terrifying jump scare. And let's not forget the sound design. A custom musical score was composed specifically for the ride, a haunting melody that evolves as you journey deeper into the witch's domain. It shifts from eerie and suspenseful in the forest to dramatic and thunderous during the climactic confrontation. On top of the music, a complex soundscape of creaking wood, distant whispers, cackling laughter, and magical incantations fills the air. The sound is delivered through speakers placed strategically throughout the ride, including some hidden inside the ride vehicles themselves, creating a fully immersive 360-degree audio experience that completely envelops you in the story. The creation of The Witch's Curse wasn't just about building a ride, it was about orchestrating an emotional journey. From the moment you step into the queue, which is designed to look like an abandoned, cursed village, the story begins. You see wanted posters for the witch, you hear snippets of her backstory from faint audio cues, and the atmosphere slowly builds a sense of dread and anticipation. By the time you board the ride vehicle, you are already primed for the adventure ahead. The ride's narrative is a masterclass in pacing. It starts slowly, building atmosphere as you travel through the cursed forest. Then, the tension ramps up as you get closer to the witch's lair, with more intense scares and more dramatic scenes. The climax is a sensory overload in the best possible way. A final, dramatic confrontation with the witch, where all the special effects, animatronics, and sound design come together for an unforgettable finale. And just when you think it's over, there's often one last little scare to send you off with your heart still pounding. So, Der Fluch der Hexe is more than just a collection of spooky props and startling noises. It is the product of a visionary team that poured its heart and soul into creating a complete narrative-driven world. They combined old-school artistry with revolutionary technology to build an experience that feels timeless. It's a testament to the power of great storytelling and a benchmark for dark rides all over the world. It's a ride that doesn't just scare you, it tells you a story. And it's a story you won't soon forget. That's all the time we have for today's deep dive. What are your favorite memories of this incredible ride? Are there any details we missed? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the story behind The Witch's Curse. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more behind-the-scenes stories of your favorite attractions. Until next time, stay curious,